In quiet neighborhoods, power goes wrong.
I didn't rush in. I didn't shout. I didn't pull rank. I just stood there, watching a woman who thought rules gave her permission
Looks like
to hurt
this
a
town
child.
has a new sheriff.
And when she finally
And it's
realized
me.
who I was, the sound she made wasn't anger. It was fear. It was supposed to be a quiet Saturday. Kids were riding bikes. Parents chatted near the sidewalk. The community park felt safe, the way neighborhoods are supposed to feel. My daughter Lily was there too. 8 years old. Small for her age. Laughing as she practiced soft throws with a tennis ball. I watched from a bench nearby. Relaxed. That was my first mistake. She came out of nowhere. Clipboard tucked under her arm. Sunglasses too large for her face. That unmistakable posture, like the ground itself belonged to her. HOA Karen. She scanned the park like an inspector. Her eyes locked onto Lily. She marched over. Hey! You can't play that here. Lily froze. It's just a ball, she said softly. Karen scoffed. Doesn't matter. HOA rules. I stood up, but stayed back. I wanted to see how far this would go. A couple parents looked over. One whispered, "Here we go again." Karen leaned closer to Lily. "Where are your parents?" Lily pointed at me. I nodded politely. Karen ignored me. She reached behind a nearby bench. That's when I saw it. A baseball bat used earlier by older kids. She picked it up like it was evidence. This, she snapped, is a violation waiting to happen. My chest tightened. Slowly. Calmly. I didn't want to escalate. "Ma'am," I said, "please put that down." She turned. Smirked. "Stay out of this." Lily backed away. Karen stepped forward. The bat moved clumsily, recklessly. There was a cry. A sharp intake of breath. And Lily fell to her knees. No screaming. No chaos. Just stunned quiet. Parents rushed forward. Someone shouted, "Call 911." I was already there. I knelt beside Lily. She was shaking. "I'm okay," she whispered, braver than any adult there. I held her close. "You're safe," I said. "I've got you." Karen didn't apologize. Didn't step back. She raised her voice. She shouldn't have been playing. It's HOA property. Phones came out. Witnesses started recording. Karen didn't notice. She never does. Sirens approached. Karen straightened. Good. I wanted her confident. I wanted her comfortable. Because comfort makes people careless. An officer arrived first. "What happened here?" Karen spoke quickly. "This man's child attacked me with sports equipment." The officer looked at Lily. Then at the bat. Then at me. Another officer arrived. He looked at me twice. Then a third time. "Sir, are you?" I nodded slightly. "Yes." Karen laughed. "No way." The officer's posture changed. Karen noticed. Her smile faltered. "What's going on?" she demanded. The officer replied calmly. "Ma'am, we need you to step back." Witnesses stepped forward. Videos were shown. The bat lay on the ground, silent, undeniable. Karen's voice grew sharp. "You can't twist this." But the truth didn't need twisting. The sirens stopped just beyond the park. An ambulance pulled up beside the patrol cars. Two paramedics moved fast, but calm. One knelt beside Lily. "Hey sweetheart," she said gently, "can you wiggle your fingers for me?" Lily nodded, tears in her eyes, but she stayed brave. I watched every movement. Every breath. Karen crossed her arms. She's exaggerating, she said loudly. Kids cry over nothing. Every parent nearby turned toward her. One father snapped, "You hit her." Karen pointed sharply. "I enforced rules. That's my job." The paramedic looked up. "No one's job includes harming a child." An officer approached me. "Sir, witnesses are sharing video footage." I nodded. "Please review all of it." Karen scoffed. "Oh, so now everyone's a filmmaker?" She didn't laugh long. One officer finished watching a video. He looked at Karen, not angry. Disappointed. "Ma'am, did you pick up that bat?" Karen hesitated. "Yes, but..." "Did you swing it?" "I didn't mean..." That pause said everything. The paramedics carefully helped Lily onto a stretcher. She reached for my hand. "Daddy, am I in trouble?" My heart broke. "No," I said softly. "You did nothing wrong." Karen looked away. Neighbors began speaking up. "This isn't the first time she's done something like this. She threatens kids all the time. She thinks rules give her power." Karen spun around. "You're all lying." Phone stayed raised. No one backed her. An officer asked calmly, "Ma'am, do you understand the seriousness of injuring a minor?" Karen snapped, "She shouldn't have been there." The officer replied, "She had every right to be." A senior deputy arrived. He looked at me. Then at Lily in the ambulance. Then back at me. "Sheriff," he said quietly. Karen's head whipped around. "What did he just call you?" No one answered her. Karen stepped backward. "That's not relevant," she said quickly. "This is HOA business." The deputy replied calmly, "This is a criminal investigation." Her face went pale. The baseball bat was placed in an evidence bag. Karen stared at it like it had betrayed her. "It was just there," she muttered. The deputy responded, "And you chose to use it." I approached the deputy. "My daughter needs medical care first," I said. "But I will be pressing charges." Karen laughed nervously. "You can't be serious." I looked at her. "I am." Her voice cracked. "This is ridiculous. I was protecting the community." A woman shouted back, "From children?" Karen's shoulders sagged. The deputy spoke clearly. "Ma'am, you are being detained while we complete the investigation." Karen shook her head. No, this is a misunderstanding." Her wrists trembled. Karen was guided away from the park. Not dragged. Not shouted at. Just escorted slowly. Every parent watched. Every phone recorded. Her power dissolved with each step. I climbed into the ambulance beside Lily. She squeezed my hand. "Are you mad, Daddy?" I swallowed hard. "No," I said. "I'm proud of you." The ambulance doors closed softly. I sat beside Lily, holding her hand as the vehicle pulled away from the park. She stared at the ceiling lights. "Daddy, is she going to come back?" "No," I said quietly. "She won't ever hurt you again." Behind us, the patrol car followed. Karen sat inside it, silent now. Doctors moved efficiently. Calm voices. Clear instructions. Lily was brave through every step. A nurse whispered to me, "She's a strong kid." I nodded. She learned that from her mother. Back at the station, Karen finally asked for her phone. Her voice shook as she spoke to someone on the other end. "I need a lawyer," she said. The officer replied calmly, "You'll be assigned one." Her HOA title meant nothing here. A deputy met me in the hospital hallway. "Sheriff," he said respectfully, "based on witness video and medical reports, charges are being filed." He listed them carefully. Assault of a minor. Use of an object as a weapon. Abuse of authority. Each word landed with weight. Karen sat alone in an interview room. No clipboard. No audience. No control. When she was told the charges, her face collapsed. "I was just enforcing rules," she whispered. The detective replied, "Rules don't excuse violence." By the next morning, the HOA board issued a statement. Karen was removed from her position effective immediately. An internal review began. Mandatory conduct training announced. For the first time, the community felt relief. Neighbors who once stayed quiet now spoke openly. "She always acted like this. We were afraid to challenge her. It took this for things to change." Fear lost its grip. Lily woke up later that day. Her arm was supported and safe. She smiled when she saw me. "Did I do okay?" I kissed her forehead. "You did more than okay." Karen was released later that night pending trial. No press conference. No sympathy. Just paperwork and consequences. Her reputation collapsed faster than her authority ever rose. The park was closed temporarily. New safety policies were posted. Parents volunteered for watch programs. The place where fear lives now held protection. That night, I sat beside Lily's bed at home. She slept peacefully. I watched her breathe. Nothing else mattered. Power doesn't come from a title. It comes from responsibility. And when someone mistakes authority for permission, the law answers. Some people believe rules make them untouchable. Others think silence equals consent. But all it takes is one moment of truth. One witness. One line crossed. For everything to change. Karen learned that lesson. And my daughter learned something far more important. She matters.